Hello everyone, this is Zaida Gholami from AgriMath Research Lab, and in today's video I'm going to teach you how to add numbering in Excel. By numbering we mean that when you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and etc. Obviously we cannot do it manually. We need some functions, we need some techniques in order to have the numbers continuously one after each other in the column we want. So I have listed all the ways I wanted to teach you in this video. First one is to simply add 1 to the previous number. So you need a starting number, and then you will have a simple function 1 plus the previous one, and then all you have to do is to copy the formula to wherever you want. You can see the numbers are created one after each other. The next way is to use row function. So you will have row function, and then in here you will want a reference cell. What does this row function do is that it just copies these numbers in here. So you will have these numbers in your cells. I can copy it also to wherever I want. You can see it starts from 2 because we are in row 2 in here. The next one is to use a pattern. So in here, let's say you want to have even numbers. So I will write 3 numbers. It's also possible using just 2 numbers, and then I copy it. You can see it fills the patterns 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, etc. I can also have, for example, this pattern. You can see it follows. Or I can have this pattern. So the next one would be 12, the next one would be 16, etc. So it can follow the pattern, and you can use that for your numbering. Also, I can have 1 in 2 and then go for the pattern, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Then you can also use the autofill option. So I will start by a starting number, and then I copy it, and then in here in this blue option I go for autofill options. I choose fill series, and you can see it fills the numbers automatically in here. So let's stop in this point, and now I want to do something. I want to delete a row in here to see how do all these ways react to this deletion. So I will select a row, and then I click delete. You can see when you add 1 to the previous number, and in other words, when you have a formula for this thing, when you delete the previous one, as this wants to add 1 to the previous cell, and previous cell is 0 in here, it starts from 1 again. But in these other ways, it does not do that. It just goes on. So it deletes 7 in here and 6 in here, and goes on from 7 to the end. So that was just a tip to consider in here. And the next one, and the next approach I want to show you in here, is using the subtotal. So in all these ways, when you go for filtering, it does not update, okay? It does not automatically number the list from 1 to the end, okay? It just shows the number of rows. I will show you better now. So let's get into sheet number 2. You can see I have a table in here, and let's say I want to do the numbering, okay? Now I've done the numbering using autofill option, and what I want to do is to filter these results. So I want to have, for example, PCP in here. You can see what happens is that it just shows the number in the original table. So PCP 1, 5, 8, and 11. It does not update the numbering. So if you want to have 1, 2, 3, 4 in this list, you should come along. So what you will do is to use subtotal and use count A, which is number 3. Then you put a comma, and then in here you should define your reference area. So the first one is this, and this one should have dollar signs so that I want to have absolute cell reference to itself. Okay, wait to see the result. You can see it shows 1, and then when you copy it to your desired place, it goes from 1 to 11. Right now, when you change the filter, so you filter out the results to PCP, you could see it updates itself. Or if I go to temperature, you can see it again updates itself. So I guess that's it for today's video. I hope you learned something new. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. I will see you in the next videos, and bye.